From the Valley's News Channel, this is Channel 5 News This Morning.
Good morning, everyone, and thanks for joining us on this Thursday, July 14th. I'm Dina Herrera Garza.
And I'm Alan Campbell, and you guessed it, it's another hot one out there today. If you can get away with it today, shorts and t-shirt will probably be a good idea.
Yeah, or just stay inside all day. For more on our weather, we check in with First Warn 5 meteorologist Andrew Chung. Morning, Andrew.
Hey, guys, don't forget the sandals either. It's that type of weather, of course. Temperatures right now are in the lower 80s, and right now very quiet across the region on the radar. Should stay dry for the rest of today. Just a few clouds in place right now. We'll have mostly sunny skies for your Thursday, just like yesterday afternoon. Temperatures right now are in the lower 80s in Raymondville, Edinburgh, McAllen, upper 70s on the island, and 80 degrees right now in Brownsville. So your day planner forecast, more of the same, folks. We're up to 94 at noon today. Mostly sunny. It's hot. It is breezy. 97 your temperature at 5 p.m. Also mostly sunny. When you factor the humidity into the air temperature, you get heat indices as high as 105. That's what feels like temperature. It's going to feel like 105 in some spots. So wherever you are today, if you're outside, please be careful. Take it easy and drink lots and lots of water. Is there any chance for rain this weekend? We'll talk about that in just a couple of minutes. Back to you.
Right now, authorities are searching for a Honduran teen lost right here in the U.S.
His parents say they haven't heard from him since he made his way across the border. Channel 5's Lauren Kendrick is live in Weslaco with more. Lauren.
Yeah, Dina, Allen, the parents of 19-year-old Hector Armando are hoping their son is still alive. They say he left his home back in Honduras to come to the U.S. and look for work, and his journey began more than a month ago, and they've not heard from him since. Every day, hundreds of people from Central America risk their lives crossing the river without legal status. They choose to come here because they say there's no work back home, and that's exactly what Hector Armando's parents say their son did when he made the dangerous journey to the U.S. to find work. He crossed through Reynosa and was held at a stash house in McAllen. He called relatives on June 9th, telling them he was headed to Houston the next day. That was the last time they heard from him. The parents found out their son was left abandoned on June 11th along the side of a dirt road. Now, it was either near the Cerrito or Falfurrias checkpoint. His friends traveling with him called his parents to let them know he had fallen ill and was slowing the group down. His father says they still have hope their son is alive.
We reported to the consulate's office here, and they went out looking for him along the river with the Border Patrol, but they didn't find him because he left McAllen and was left abandoned in a different area.
Like we said, according to his friends, Hector was abandoned after falling ill near either the Cerrito or Falfurrias checkpoint. And Channel 5 News did contact Border Patrol yesterday. They were not able to discuss individual cases. And just a little bit ago, there was a Border Patrol agent that came out here to talk to us this morning. We asked about the missing teen. They were not able to talk to us and referred us to the public information officer. Reporting live in Weslaco, Lauren Kendrick, Channel 5 News this morning.
A Mission man is asking for your help this morning in tracking down a lost wallet with many family treasures. Israel Sanchez's only son died 6 years ago from cystic fibrosis. Well, inside his wallet are pictures of his son dating back to when he was just a baby and his son's student ID from Sherryland High. He says those items can't be replaced.
I don't care about the cash. They can keep all the cash. I want my dog and my baby's picture.
His wallet was mistakenly given to the wrong person by a clerk at the Dollar General near 107 in Glasscock. The wallet is brown with his name and a rooster printed on it. If you have his wallet or seen it, you're asked to contact the McAllen Police Department. Sanchez says he doesn't plan to press charges. He just wants the pictures to be returned.
Right now, the Mexican army is searching for nearly a dozen inmates who escaped from a prison in Cancun. 10 prisoners who belong to a gang called the Southerners were somehow able to get through a concrete wall. Police say some of them apparently got away in a taxi. Authorities say prison guards might have helped. The prison's director is now suspended. Security teams are scouring roads, bus terminals, and taxi stands. And the Mexican Navy says it made a highly unusual discovery in the waters off Puerto Chiapas. Take a look. Officials found these 33 packages floating in the Pacific Ocean. Inside several packages, officials say they had a substance consistent with cocaine. Now, they recovered just under a ton of that substance.
All right, it is 6:35. The victims of a deadly bus crash near Laredo may not be getting much money. A federal bankruptcy judge issued a temporary restraining order on the $5 million policy held by OGA Charters. One of the plaintiff's lawyers says it was the only way to quickly freeze that money. If they hadn't done that, the majority of the money would have been paid out to just a few of the victims.
This law was enacted in 1982, so it's an old law. And obviously with inflation, $5 million in 1982 bought a lot more than $5 million today. So it's something that should be revisited.
One lawmaker is asking everyone to talk with their local congressman about the issue.
Tonight, President Obama will hold a national conversation on race during a special town hall meeting. This comes in the wake of the biggest names in sports calling for an end to violence between police and the black community. ABC's Kenneth Moten has the latest from Washington.
This morning, as the protests continue and racial tensions rise, four of the biggest names in the NBA used the stage of the ESPY Awards to make a powerful plea for change.
We cannot ignore the realities of the current state of America.
Carmelo Anthony, Chris Paul, Dwayne Wade, and LeBron James called for an end to all violence. The shootings in Chicago, the police killings of black men, the deadly attack on Dallas police.
The shoot to kill mentality has to stop, but also the retaliation has to stop.
It's time to look in the mirror and ask ourselves, what are we doing to create change?
That was the focus of a 4-hour meeting at the White House Wednesday. President Obama spoke with law enforcement, civil rights leaders, and Black Lives Matter activists to find solutions to racial bias in policing.
We have to, as a country, sit down and just grind it out, solve these problems.
Tonight, the president's conversation will continue on ABC with a town hall on race and policing. The issue is personal to one of only 2 black members of the Senate. In a powerful Capitol Hill speech, Republican South Carolina Senator Tim Scott told how he had been repeatedly racially profiled by police, even as an elected official.
I have felt the anger, the frustration, the sadness, and the humiliation.
President Obama's meeting on community policing produced a list of priorities, but he admitted the nation is not even close to resolving issues between police and communities of color. Kenneth Moten, ABC News, Washington.
The ABC Town Hall will take place tonight at 7 o'clock. It'll be hosted by World News Tonight's host, David Muir.
Child Protective Services expect the number of children removed from their homes this year to continue going up. 569 children were removed from September 1st until now. The fiscal year ends August 31st. There are just over 1,000 foster homes available for children, but no emergency shelters exist in this area. A CPS agent can remove kids at any time. If a foster home isn't ready or parents are out of town, kids will be moved out of the area to a shelter or home. The nearest shelters are in Corpus Christi and Laredo.
Right now, Valley Haven is working to open our doors as a 32-bed facility. We will be able to take the children from Child Protective Services.
Valley Haven is a nonprofit organization. They need to finish renovating first before they can be licensed by the state. Just over 300 Valley children are no longer living in the area where they once called home. And listen up here, if you would like to learn how to become a foster parent, there are 2 informational meetings scheduled in August. One is in Edinburgh, the other is in Harlingen. We have more information on our website at krgv.com.
It is 6:39. A San Juan man is concerned because his father's house has begun settling. Roberto de la Rosa says the house was leveled by a Valley company. The job came with a 10-year warranty. He's been trying to contact the company for the past few weeks with no luck, so he called 5 on Your Side before it gets any worse.
This is one of the areas where we have some, is this door. As you can see, they have to add a little piece of paper there in order to keep this door closed, because if we remove it, it doesn't lock.
Channel 5 was able to reach out to Advance House Leveling Company. The owner says they are aware of the problem, but there had been a lack of communication on their part. They'll be meeting with De La Rosa later today to come up with a plan to repair the home. And residents in Wesco feel safer going outside now that a huge beehive is gone. Homeowners had to work to get the tree and hive removed from their property.
And I noticed that the bees were getting agitated still. So, you know, me and a couple brothers of ours, we actually came out and we started covering the holes where the bees are with some foam to make sure that, you know, they don't come out until they cut down the tree.
The city of Weslaco cut down the tree earlier this week. The area should be cleaned up this morning. And if you have an issue and need help from 5 on Your Side, you can head on over to our website, krgv.com, and fill out the form. You can also send us an email at 5onyourside@krgv.com or call our tips line at 866-797-8477. Be sure to include your name and number so we can call you.
And here's your weekend forecast. Obviously a hot one both Saturday and Sunday with highs in the upper 90s. We are going to put in a very slight chance of a shower, only about a 10% chance of rain both days. Coming up next, we're going to take a look at the forecast for this afternoon as well as for your Friday.
Breaking news, breaking stories. This is Channel 5 News with Dana Herrera Garza, Alan Campbell, and First Warn 5 weather with meteorologist Andrew Chung. This is Channel 5 News This Morning.
Get huge discounts on hundreds of Buicks and GMCs today at Bert Ogden Buick GMC in Edinburgh. Like 25% off MSRP on a 2016 GMC Sierra SLT or a 2016 GMC Canyon for just $249 per month. Or how about a 2016 Buick Encore for just $185 per month? Or a 2016 Enclave for just $399 per month. But hurry, because now is the time to buy.
The largest inventory and the most savings on Buicks and GMCs in the Valley are at Bert Ogden Buick GMC Edinburgh. Dale gas.
It's Lax 50% off plus sale. Save 50% off living room, 50% off bedrooms, 50% off mattresses. But wait, there's more. Because you also get an extra 8.25% discount to cover your sales tax. Plus free delivery. Plus 0 interest for 24 months. Save 50% off furniture, mattresses, and accessories. Plus, save the sales tax. Lax 50% off plus sale. Best deal ever.
I had banged up my knees quite a good bit. I was just walking along and I'd fall.
With Sharon, we decompressed the area that was crowded and supported that area with a device that is going to fix her spine in a more stable position.
It just made me very comfortable that I could trust him.
What I remember most about Sharon is how the surgery benefited her.
And right now I'm beginning to do more things than I could do before. I hope to start playing golf again.
I'm Jeff Davis. Have you been hit by a driver that was under the influence? Were you injured because they decided to drink and drive? If you were in an accident, I'm ready to go to court and demand the cash verdict you deserve. Call me at 956-444-4444. There's only one number to remember, 4.
He's been turned down. Commence operation. Hey! You need a car.
I got turned down for credit.
Turned down for what?
For credit.
Sorry, earwax. Turned down for what?
Credit.
Drive time won't turn you down, regardless of credit.
Cool.
Save yourself. Get approved at Drive Time First. Call, click, or visit.
And now, First Warn 5 weather with meteorologist Andrew Chung.
Welcome back, everyone. 6:44 a.m. on this Thursday. Things are very quiet right now on the radar, and it's going to stay dry for the rest of this Thursday. We are seeing a few clouds out there, but mostly sunny skies are on tap again for today, just like yesterday. Temperatures right now quite warm. We're in the lower 80s in most spots. 83 in Edinburgh, 81 here at the station, 83 in McAllen, 80 in Harlingen, and 81 in Rio Grande City. Your day planner forecast, those temperatures soar later on this morning. So by noon, we're at 94 degrees, mostly sunny skies. The winds crank up again for today. And look at 5 p.m. 97 with mostly sunny skies. When you factor the humidity into the air temperature, you get heat into seas as high as 105. The feels like temperature. It's going to feel like 105 in some spots today. So wherever you are, if you're outside today, please be careful and take it easy and drink lots and lots of water. Your forecast for the island tomorrow and Saturday. Highs are in the upper 80s, upper 80s on Sunday as well. Now it should be dry for tomorrow, just breezy. But for for Saturday, we're going to put in a slight chance of a spotty shower. Also a slight chance for a spotty shower for your Sunday. On the surface map, that breezy pattern continues for today and for tomorrow. At the upper levels of the atmosphere, the air mass is simply dry and stable, so the rain chances are still out for today and for tomorrow. Now, by Saturday and Sunday, we'll be watching this weak upper level disturbance shown in the dotted yellow line coming in from the central Gulf Coast. That may give us a slight chance of a shower here in the valley for the weekend, but keep in mind this is only about a 10% chance of a shower both Saturday and Sunday. Most people should see dry weather, and in any case, it's going to be hot with high temperatures in the upper 90s. On the water today, small craft advisories in effect from 10 a.m. today through this afternoon. We have winds out of the south to southeast between 10 to 21 knots. Bay waters are choppy. One tide left today. That's at 6:23 this evening. That's a low tide, and the seas are 2 to 6 feet. Your forecast today calls for mostly sunny skies, more heat, especially for this afternoon. 99 the magic number, though some parts of the upper valley should see triple digits, and it's breezy with winds out of the south to southeast at 15 to 25 miles an hour, gusting to 30. Then for your Thursday night, partly cloudy skies return. It is warm, it is breezy with winds out of the southeast at 10 to 20 miles an hour. What about the next 7 days? Well, the highs continue in the upper 90s. It's dry for tomorrow and breezy. We'll call it mainly dry for Saturday and Sunday, meaning just a 10% chance of a shower. Dry again on Monday, and then look at Tuesday and Wednesday. We put the word spotty shower, so maybe about a 20% chance of a shower by next Tuesday and Wednesday with highs in the upper 90s. Those morning lows stay warm, and they remain in the upper 70s. That's your First Warn 5 forecast. Now let's take a look at traffic with Alan.
Andrew, thank you. And on this Thursday morning, traffic is starting to build up out there on the roadways here in the Rio Grande Valley. Let's take a live look right now high atop our KRGV Bureau. This is in McAllen from Sky 5, taking a peek at Nolana and Jackson. Traffic there, you can see right now, starting to pick up as folks are either heading out to work or are getting out ready to go to the beach. Get a good spot out there this morning because it is going to be a hot day. Of course, expect your usual delays at the 281-83 interchange. Now listen up here, if you are going to be in the lower valley, crews are working to repave Boca Chica Boulevard. They'll close all but one lane from Quicksilver Avenue to Eichhorn Boulevard between 7 a.m. and 6 p.m. That project is expected to take roughly 3 months to complete. Also, be sure to watch out for various closures on Highway 100 as crews work to add wildlife crossing areas along the highway. The closures will happen between Share 27 Road and Palm Boulevard. The project will wrap up November 2017. Remember, folks, if there's a traffic alert or have a traffic update for us, call us. Our number is 956-968-5555. Be safe out there.
New research has some doctors questioning who should be screened for diabetes. What they found in about 3 minutes.
When you need help, when someone is taking advantage, and things need to be made right, 5 is on your side.
Nobody wanted to help me out. Thank you very much to Channel 5.
Fighting for you, working hard to shine a light on injustice.
After Channel 5 did the interview, they didn't bother anymore.
If you need to get something done, contact 5 on your side at tips@krgv.com. Channel 5 News, breaking news, breaking stories.
It's our big 2-day sale Friday and Saturday with a sneak preview sale on Thursday. Buy more, save more, and get an additional 20% off our already low prices on all furniture store-wide. Plus, make no payment till October, or choose 48 months, no interest, no down payment, and we'll deliver it free. Bonus buys, doorbuster savings. There's financing for everyone during our big 2-day sale only at Max Fine Furniture, Weslaco.
Bert Ogden, McAllen Nissan, and Fiesta Nissan in Edinburg are teaming up to save you even more. You don't have to look anywhere else. Just make one of us your first stop.
Choose from the largest inventory of Nissans from 2 great locations and get a new 2016 Nissan Frontier Crew Cab for just $169 per month.
You pick the car, you pick the deal, and you pick the place. Come see us today at Bert Ogden Nissan of McAllen on the corner of Jackson and Hackberry, or Fiesta Nissan, Expressway 281 and Alberta Road in Edinburg.
Dale gas.
This summer, zero in on a Nissan. Save big with 0% for up to 72 months on Altima and Rogue, and no payments for 90 days. Plus, get $500 bonus cash or zero in on a low $189 per month lease on Rogue. Hurry, now's the time to zero in on big savings. 0% 0% financing, no payments for 90 days, and $500 bonus cash ends soon.
Through Tuesday at LFD. Buy a room, get an LG HD TV free. Your favorite 14-piece living room packages for less than $37 per month, and the TV's free. Plus, amazing markdowns on our popular North Shore collection, all with no interest for 5 years. Only at LFD.
Tonight, with the nation on edge after a week of pain, anger, fear, and heartache, Americans will come together and be heard with the president. A landmark town hall, the president and the people, a national conversation. Tonight at 8/7 Central on ABC.
Welcome back, everyone. It is 6:50 now for a look at the top stories online at krgv.com.
Right now, the story getting the most views. New game could lead players to sex offenders.
Lots of you are also checking out Harlingen man charged for exposing himself to park visitors.
And rounding out your top 3, LaFerrier man convicted of sexual enticement of a minor. Remember, folks, get all the latest breaking news, weather, and sports on our website. Head over to krgv.com. Well, for years, doctors have linked obesity with diabetes.
But new research shows or suggests body weight may not be the deciding factor. Here's Dr. Timothy Johnson.
From French fried potatoes to couch potatoes, it's no secret that Americans are far from the healthiest people, with obesity affecting over a third of adults, putting many at risk for chronic diseases like diabetes. But new research is suggesting that even a healthy weight does not put us in the clear. Researchers at the University of Florida released a study today showing that obesity doesn't appear to be the primary cause of increasing rates of prediabetes. Prediabetes is that not-so-sweet spot that can lead to diabetes if you don't address it early. And this latest study finds that 1/3 of so-called healthy weight adults actually have prediabetes, raising questions among doctors about who they should be screening. For people who have prediabetes, skinny or otherwise, even simple changes in diet and exercise can make all the difference, preventing diabetes down the line or even reversing prediabetes altogether. So, whatever your weight, cut out those sugary snacks, eat a balanced diet, and keep moving. That's the latest Skinny on prediabetes. With this Medical Minute, I'm Dr. Timothy Johnson.
Good advice there.
Yeah, always important. Make sure to exercise and watch your nutrition. 2 very important things. Well, up next here on Channel 5 News this morning, we'll take a look at all of your day's top stories.
Plus one final look at your morning forecast. We're back in about 2 minutes. Stay with us.
It's the Lazy Boy Furniture Gallery's factory authorized clearance. Get unbelievable deals on floor samples, closeouts, one-of-a-kinds, and more. Plus special financing available. The factory authorized clearance. Don't miss it. Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries. Live life comfortably.
At Schlitterbahn Water Park, the magic begins the moment we arrive. At the end of the day, we all have something special to hold on to.
Hi, I'm Charlie with USA Foundation Repair. Is your home showing signs of foundation problems, cracked brick, broken sheetrock? I guarantee we can fix your problem. Call us today for a free estimate. USA Foundation Repair, your slab and pier and beam specialists.
Wow. These are awesome. This is my dream car.
Yeah, I like this. Been waiting to get in this.
Real people have a lot to say about the award-winning vehicles at the Chevy Summer Sell Down.
Wow.
The design's great.
I love it.
#1 in my book.
That's awesome.
Yeah, right.
Wow.
If you could get 20% cash back on this vehicle, what would you do?
I think I'm going to drive it through that wall and take it.
Find your tag and get cash back for 20% of the MSRP on select 2016 Chevy vehicles in stock. That's over $10,000 cash back on this Chevy Silverado. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Join the party and celebrate with big savings at Fiesta Chevrolet in Edinburg. Take $10,000 off a brand new 2016 Silverado Crew Cab, or drive a 2016 Equinox for just $299 per month, or take $97.50 off a brand new Tahoe or Suburban, your choice. Plus, come in and choose from more than 1,000 brand new Chevys today at Fiesta Chevrolet on Expressway 281 and Trenton Road.
It's always a Fiesta in your brand new Chevy at Fiesta Chevrolet Edinburg. Dale gas!
It's the Lazy Boy Furniture Gallery's factory authorized clearance. Get unbelievable deals on floor samples, closeouts, one-of-a-kinds, and more. Plus special financing available. The factory authorized clearance. Don't miss it. Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries. Live life comfortably.
Welcome back, everyone. It is 6:55.
And here's what you need to know before you head out the door. Right now, authorities are searching for a Honduran teen lost right here in the U.S.
His parents say they haven't heard from him since he made his way across the border. Channel 5's Lauren Kendrick is live in Weslaco with more. Lauren.
Yeah, Dina, Allen, the parents of 19-year-old Hector Armando are hoping their son is still alive. They say that he left his home back in Honduras to come here to the U.S. to find work, and his journey began more than a month ago, and they haven't heard from him since then. Now, every day, hundreds of people from Central America risk their lives crossing the river without legal status. They choose to come here because they say there's no work back home. That's exactly what Hector Armando's parents say their son did when he made the dangerous journey to the U.S. to find work. He crossed through Reynosa and was held at a stash house in McAllen. He called relatives on June 9th, telling them he was headed to Houston the next day. That was the last time they heard from him. Now, the parents found out their son was left abandoned on June 11th along the side of a dirt road. It was either near the Cerrito or Falfurrias checkpoint. His friends traveling with him called his parents to let them know he had fallen ill and was slowing the group down. And Channel 5 News contacted Border Patrol, but they said they cannot discuss individual cases. And this morning, we talked to a Border Patrol agent that was out here talking to us. We asked about the missing teen, but they referred us to the public information officer. Reporting live in Weslaco, Lauren Kendrick, Channel 5 News this morning.
And now let's take a look at what Good Morning America is working on today.
And for that, we go to Amy Robach. Morning, Amy.
Good morning. Coming up next here on GMA, an ABC News exclusive, the tragic death of a Navy SEAL trainee. His death now being labeled a homicide. I sat down with his sister, who is speaking out for the very first time. It is all coming up next right here on GMA.
One more look at that 7-day forecast. We're up to 99 this afternoon for the high temperature. It's mostly sunny, hot, and breezy. Same case for tomorrow. For your Saturday and Sunday, we'll call it mainly dry, meaning just a 10% chance of a shower. Partly cloudy skies for your Saturday. The highs continue to be hot in the upper 90s. It's dry for Monday, then a small chance, about a 20% chance of a spotty shower next Tuesday and Wednesday. So I guess 20% is better than no chance of rain at all. It's been so dry, Dina Allen, for really the past week or so.
Yeah, you know, Lauren got it right this morning, pulling her hair back.
Yeah, breezy out there. It's going to stay breezy as well as for tomorrow at the least.
All right, well, we're one day closer to the weekend.
Weekend's almost here.
All right, looking forward to it. As always, we thank you for joining us. More news and weather headed your way in about 25 minutes.
Have a great Thursday.
We'll see you.